Yeah. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Excuse me, got a little frog in my throat. Hold on. It's a little bit better. All right. Under Armour, good, good. Shirt, good. Yeah. All right. Background all good, 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 good. All right. Today we're going to talk about hard times. All right, hard times means a lot of things. It means a lot of things personally and professionally. So I'm just going to touch base on a couple areas of that, and hopefully, you know, I can help you all out. Right, so on the personal level, hard times is not knowing where your next meal is, not knowing how to pay the bills. You know, you got no job, so you don't know when your next flow of cash is gonna come in, right? And all you can do really is just be strong. Right? Everybody goes through hard times. Even the most successful had to feel the hard times, right? And that's what keeps you humble. Hopefully, keeps you humble. Most people are like, "Oh, I made it, so F you all." Excuse me, God. Had that pop. No, just I apologize. Anyway, so and people are embarrassed of hard times, right? Grew up in my mother screwing my dad over with child support, so make sure he had nothing, which led to having no food, no clean clothes, not knowing if the bills are gonna get paid or what's gonna get shut off. Heat's been shut off, electricity's been shut off. You know, but going through that made me a stronger person, right? Made me more wiser to the world. It's like, what if I never felt that struggle? What if I had parents that were well off, right? And so, what if I was well off and I went into the world and I had, the issues of, oh my God, I don't have a job, or oh my God, this and that. And the answer what? Go to my parents? They're not going to be here forever. They're gone. They say they're gone. Now who do I go to? Friends? They can only fund so much, right? Because you were raised this mindset like, oh, everything's all good. Somebody will take care of me. Whereas when you're going through hard times, you're going through the mindset, I gotta figure this out, or I don't eat, or I have no place to sleep. Right? So you should never ever look down on people who are going through hard times, because I'm sure you went through some sort of hard times yourself. Everybody has, for the majority part. Like food stamps. No, nowadays you got a card. Back then, it was a big, thick piece of coupons that looked like money, but it was just embarrassing to hear. You got, especially when you go to school, right, in the town where you do the shopping, and they're right behind you, and you whip out the big ass uh, food stamp book. Yeah. Guess who's talking the next day? Oh my God, I saw so and so. He's got food stamps. He's poor. So now you have to go through school being the poor kid. You look poor. Now they know you're poor. Now it's confirmed. But anyway, like I said, you got to go through those moments, right? Those are teaching moments. Majority of people have gone through it, no matter what you believe. Everybody, if you were to talk to maybe 20 people, I'd say about 17 of them would have a hard time story in some aspect. whether it's, yeah, we grew up with only, 3 rooms and there was like 7 of us, or yeah, my dad got laid off, so we had no money, or I had a single mom, and my mom was a single mom, and she had to work 2 jobs just to support me. Something, right? And hopefully, those hard times don't what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on, I'm figuring out the word here. I told you this is raw, unedited. Hopefully, give me a second. Doesn't make you look down on life a certain way, right? The word will come to me, but that's what I'm going for. Is like, doesn't make, hopefully those hard times don't make you look at the world in a negative way, right? Because if you look in a negative way, then you're just going to repeat that cycle over and over again. If you look at it in a positive perspective, you can use your hard times as teaching tools, right? So when you have friends, family, or kids that you see go through that, you're able to tell them your story. You're able to tell them this is what happened and these are your options, or did you try this, right? So, hard times could also mean, you're just mentally not there, right? So, like for me, for instance, it's the winter time or fall. It's gloomy, it's rainy, and it really affects my mood, right? So I feel kind of and plus, we can go back to October is when went on strike. I remember during that strike, I have to be there 5 days a week for 8 hours to get $123 strike pay in all types of weather. Raining, cloudy. One time it was a blizzard. Still had to stand out there and go home to an empty house and no food, because I was saving that money with next week's check. Because when I get my kids, they'd have some food and we could do something. Right? That's hard times. What else? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Fuck it. I'll go somewhere else then. Oh, back to why I feel gloomy during the fall and winter. Another time is, my grandma died in November. My grandpa died in December, about a year and a half, 2 years apart. So, just a lot of bad things. And I also tend to lose passion during this time. I mean, sometimes it's worse than others. Like I remember when Applebee's caught on fire in January, and that week it just dumped ass of snow. Like snow was maybe a good 6 feet high. After it was plowed, and I remember having a 6 foot high fucking mountain after it was plowed, and it's just still coming. And I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get out of this place. I literally I remember making a Facebook post with a Fortress of Solitude from Superman. That's what it felt like. But anyway, but to get through that though, I just have to remember why I do what I do. I have to remember why, what the end result is. So Okay, so October I hit the wall. I just gotta learn to fucking do better, jump over it or something. I don't know. So if you go through that, or you just have it, you know, just the worst luck. You just have to ig through it, man. You just have to just hold on to your balls or hold on to your tits and brace through it, because we all go through that, right? Athletes go through it when they're doing their season in sports. Just like, say, basketball, for instance, they play 2 games. Usually by game 41, 42, they're like, oh, could this be over already? Baseball, usually by July, they're like, oh, could this be over already? They just hit a wall. So you just gotta, get through it, and hopefully, it doesn't do too much mental damage on you. Professionally, professional hard times is, like a boss, like the people you work with, like the system that the people run. I don't know, just don't feel like that's your place. Find another place to go. All right. You either suck it up, stop bitching about it, or you go somewhere new. I mean, that's all you can really do. That's my only advice I got for you on that. I mean, you could try to fit in, but after a certain amount of time, like, how long do you try? Right. I mean, it is what it is when it comes to job, but hard times it's a learning lesson. Right? Just don't ever let it defeat you. That's the point of this video. Don't let hard times defeat you. Take it as a learning lesson. Take it as a teaching tool. Teach it, or take it as, this is how I'm gonna make a better me. That way I never have to go through this again. Okay, so keep your head up. Keep your head held up high. Do the best. Be the best. I promise you, you'll get the results you're looking for. Right? Don't ever let anybody make you feel less a person just because you're going through some shit times. Okay? Like I said, we've all been through it. We're going. I'm in my little funk right now, but I'm gonna get through it. I always do. Just I don't like this weather. I like my nice 75 degrees, sunny, cool breeze. That's my type of weather, right? Maybe 85. Get work on that tan. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my tan. So get through it. I know you're going through hard times. I know you have a lot going on. Just know we've all been through it. And hopefully that this advice, this video helps you kind of steer out of that cloud. I know I like to ramble on a little bit. I know I like to, search my thoughts a little too much on video. But that's how I'd be in person too, so get used to it. Yeah. So, like I said, hard times are okay, right? You got hard times, you got dire straits. Now you got dire straits, now that's a whole different issue. Right? That's where you actually need to go out and get some help. Get some, assistance. Right? That's where you're like, hey man, I'm at the brink of fucking the end here, and I've exhausted all my options without the assistance of the state or county, whatever. That's where you just gotta fucking suck it up and say, I'm gonna fill out that application or do what I gotta do and get some assistance. That's dire straits. Hard times is just like, hey man, I'm just going through a funk right now, and or hard times is, I don't know where that bill. Maybe I can ask so and so for a loan. At least that's an option, right? Dire straits is where, hey man, at the end of my rope, I'm about to drown. Somebody help me, please. All right, so again, hopefully this works. Hopefully I've said some things that will trigger some thoughts. Like and subscribe to this channel. My emails is richardkios30@gmail.com. If you have any questions, send them there or leave them in the comments. I appreciate you all watching my videos. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.